This is my opinion and everything podcast. I'm TJ Unleashed. Feel free to make fun of that if you want. But I like to talk about autism and going to services where people need to do that. People need to deal with it. Okay, here's the thing. When you know the person you're dealing with has autism, and you don't give a chance to talk, you go straight to the person that drove him there. That's what he says. Fuck you, I'm not going to listen to what you got to say because I'm a real autistic person the same. But they're not. And I'm not going back to that particular place unless I absolutely have to. I'm not doing this shit. Because it happened to me last, I'm going to say 2 weeks ago, just to say 2 weeks. And I'm tired of it. Okay? I'm tired of the way people treat, the way some people assume shit. I've talked about this in other videos. I'm tired of the way people are. Tired of the way people want to make other people feel like shit. You don't mean to do it. You don't mean to do it sometimes, but you do. So, quit thinking, oh well, who's his guardian? I don't have a guardian. Who's his provider? I don't think that means the same thing, but the point is, give them a chance to say something. Just give them a chance to say something because they're going through some anxiety shit. They're going somewhere new, you know. It just makes you just pissed off. I'm still pissed off right now about it, but I'm gonna cover this. I covered it, and now I'm gonna talk about something else that involves movies. I didn't go see the new Batman. I did have anxiety over that, being in there for 3 hours, even though I was with somebody. And as far as the Batman goes, it was pretty good. I think it was too long for my taste, but I think it was good. I think the guy who played it did a great job. I think the guy who played Catwoman did a great job. I think her suit could use a lot of work, but that's just like in my opinion. Um, I think the Riddler suit was ridiculous. He wasn't a classic Riddler. He looked like Scarecrow mythical Riddler. And if you're a Batman fan, you know who that is. Um, I'm not going to ruin too much of it, but it was a good movie. You should check it out. Maybe you'll like it. Alright, so there's my opinion on that. I want to talk about um, oh yeah, so they just announced who's going to induct the Undertaker in WWE, and that's Mr. Man. I called it in the last election they did. So, yay for that one. That's a good choice, I think. People say it should be Kane, people say it should be Hogan, people say it should be, just a bunch of other people. But I think Mr. Man's a good fit for that. So, that's going to be fun to watch. WWE is probably one of the best wrestling promotions out there. I know live it's been wacky lately, but it's still pretty dang good. Madison Square Garden, Roman Reigns beating Brock Lesnar. We all saw it coming. Roman Reigns is the top guy now. Okay, so there's wrestling. Let's talk about music. I started listening to this one guy. He calls himself Young Verse. He's a pretty good rapper. He kind of reminds me of Eminem a little bit in some songs. So he's called Young Verse. Listen to him. You probably like him. If you're in the music like I am. I want to talk about He has one song for the 90s kids. That's a good song. That's for the 90s kids. I'll send the link. I'll try to put a link in the description for that. There's one song called Derelict, which I like. So there's that. And the funny thing is, he just popped on my Facebook. My personal Facebook, not the podcast Facebook. So that's fun. He's a good list. He's a good song. He's a good rapper. I like him. Eventually, hopefully soon, now it's nice out, there will be another podcast coming with a friend of mine. Hopefully soon, I'm hoping. I don't want to get my hopes up too high because I don't know. I'm hoping it'll happen sooner than later. So there's that. Let's talk about the game, W22. So this is Wrestling with Still Game 2. This game looks pretty good. I think the characters look like the characters. There's maybe a couple I can think of, but I'm not going to say them. I guess in the universe mode, you get to play one character if you want. I think it's called, I'm not sure what it's called actually. I'll look that up again. So that looks to be fun. You get the general manager mode, finally that's back. You get the career mode, which is called My Rise, that's finally back. So there's that. Let's talk about one more thing, and then I think a couple more things. April is coming up, and that is Autism Month, I think it's called. You see a blue light. Look at it too. Fast. Yeah, Autism Month, which I'm gonna make a special podcast on the day of, first day of April. I don't know what day it is, because to me it's one of the best times because you get to spread awareness and show your support for people with autism or someone dealing with autism, or a friend or whatever. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun one. Talk about um, I know. Let's talk about the fact that the new Wonder Years is getting really good. I like it. I'm a fan of the original because I used to watch that at Nick at Night back in the 90s. So the second one is on Disney Plus. It's really good, I think. If you really like the original, would like this one. Wonder Years, I want to talk about Law and Order Organized Crime, which I'm a big fan of that too. That's pretty good if you like Law and Order. So let's get back to the fact that the Rock's new season, I think, starts March. I want to say 25th, but I don't want to give the wrong answer. So here's what I'll do. I'll get up for a second, and then I'll get. I should probably hear about that. I don't know how that works. So I guess this ain't gonna work right now, so I'm gonna just tell them it is. So here's the thing. I wonder why this is not working anymore. Okay, I can use my phone, so excuse me for 1 second, because obviously this thing's being not working for some reason. I will figure that out. I'm done with this. I have never done it for a podcast before, so this is okay, I am back. Here it is. Okay, so Young. I have to restart the whole thing. Young Rock season 2 period. Okay, so Young Rock season 2 premieres March 15th. So March 15th, Young Rock. See, there it goes. Finally goes. It's ridiculous. Okay, why is it lagging? Okay, whatever. So here it is. March 15th was the Young Rock season 2 comes on Peacock. Let's talk about Bel. Peacock. Bel Air series, I think, is really good. I'm really surprised. The episodes have been great. I always can't wait for the next episode. And it's supposedly going to be. Let's see. Supposedly going to be. March 10th, next week. Where's this week? Cool. Can't wait for that. Alright, so here's the deal. This will be the fifth episode. I don't know if I said that yet. And I'm eventually going to figure out how to put the third episode on Instagram because for some reason I can't find it on the computer, so I'm going to work on that. And then everything will be still uploaded to YouTube and Instagram. So, and I'll still put the link on Facebook if you like my Facebook. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys later.